Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Orlando Valido, Oli Valido, of Pimpoli, and they call me here on YouTube. It's 9:23 p.m., July 20, 2025, and we still have, let me see, 86 degrees at night. You believe that? Well, I'm going to give you another contribution artist from the past, and I think you will enjoy it. She's a woman. Let me put here the first picture, the second picture, beautiful picture, this one right here, a big one. And the name of this lady is Susan Raye. Yeah, Susan Raye. And I'm going to read her autobiography completely for you in a minute. Susan Raye was born on October 8, 1944. She is an American country singer. She enjoyed great popularity during the early mid-1970s and shack up 7 top and 19 type of country music hit, most notably song LA International Airport, international crossover pop hit 1971, where it was a Portuguese Portuguese country music singer, but on a way recorded a number of hit albums singled together were they often the most successful country music duo at the era, in addition to a solo career too. Let's go here with early life, years before success. She was born in Eugene, Oregon, United States. Ray first began singing with a high school rock group, but in 1961, after a band called it quit, yeah, she auditioned for a local country music station, KWAY, publicly KFUR and KRWC. She performed on the station live Sunday morning country western show. Not only did she begin performing on the radio, but she also landed a work as a disc jockey. So she was a disc jockey too, eventually becoming the host of Portland TV program called Hoedown, Hoedonwn, one of the very performers in the area nightclub. She met Jack MC Fadden, MCFA, Diddy in Bogona manager. Was so impressed with her vocal talent that he pursued her, or pursued her owner, Bogona, to fly her to his home in Bakersfield, California for audition. In other words, a Bogona manager was so impressed that he pursued Bogona to fly her to his home in Bakersfield, California. About that, guys. Rise to success. Here we go with that. She moved to Bakersfield, California, began singing with Bogona in 1968, and soon after, she cut the first recording deal, one of the songs, Put a Little Love in Your Heart, made the top 30 in 1970. It's about the same time she began 9-year stint, STINT, a feature performer on the program Hee Haw. Yeah, Hee Haw, I remember that. Country music career, 1970-1975, breakthrough into the industry. Susan Raye's first session with book owner Dual Partner were released in 1970, and the album was Gonna Get Together and The Great White Horse was the top 20 hit that year, was the title track to each album of the single Togetherness. The song The Great White Horse picked at number 8 and was the most successful Warner Raye duo together at that time. Raye's biggest year of the solo artist came in 1971, where she issued 3 consecutive top 10 hits: LA International Airport, Pretty Patty, and I Got a Happy Heart, and the title track in 1972, My Heart and My Horizon. Yeah. Also reached at the top 10 at that time. Also, not her biggest country hit, LA International Airport became Raye's signature song, picking at number 9 on the Billboard Country charts, and managed to hit on the Billboard Hot 100, picking at number 54. The record was a major international pop hit several countries. However, enjoying the greatest success was in New Zealand, where they hit number 1 for 2 weeks, and in Australia, where they hit number 2 and ranked number 5 best-selling pop record of the year, outselling Lynn Anderson country crossover international match Rose Garden. In Australia only, Apple did well in the record world non-rock charts, while steadily failing to appear on the Billboard comparable easy listening the top 40. In 2009, Raye donated one of the 2 gold records she earned for LA International for the Fly Path Museum in Los Angeles, California. Raye became the first woman to become major country artist without recording in Nashville, Tennessee, a feat previously accomplished only by male star Sacha Baron Cohen. Raye was nominated for the 5 Academy of Contribution Award, 3 times the top female vocalist. Raye married Baron drummer Jerry Wigins, Wiggins, in 1972. They were married for 40 years until his death in 2018. Raye had an additional 2 top 20 country hits in 1972 separate albums, Wheel of Fortune and Love Sure Feel Good in My Heart. In 1973, Raye's next album, Cheating Game, spawned 2 singles, one which is the title track, which is number 18 on the Billboard Country charts that year. The second single, When You Get Back from Nashville, was not successful and picked outside country top at 40 that same year. Raye and Baron reunited for the album The Good Old Days Again, and together they had the top 40 hit performed the album in 1974. Raye album singing Susan Raye also released at the top 20 hit, a remake of the Stop the War and Let Me Off. Stop the War and Let Me Off. That's what it was. Okay. 1975 release. What's I gonna do with a dog like that? Very good title. What's I gonna do with a dog like that? And become the 7th top 10 hit on the Billboard country chart. Do with a single with Buck Owner. Love is Strange. Placed in the top 20 that year 1976. However, Owner served a tie with Capitol Records and closed down his Bakersfield unit for a label. Susan Raye released her final album on Capitol Records 1976, Honey Toast, and Sunshine, her first recording session in Nashville, Tennessee. 1977, 1984, later career. Raye signed with the United Artists Records at the end of 1976 and released one album on the label produced by George Ritchie, which inspired for starting single, the most successful, on which it peaked at number 51. It was Raye's last studio album issue for a major record label. In the late 1970s, Raye dropped out of the music business, citing family, religion, as her reason. Her version, traditional hymn, HYMN, Pursuit of Precious Memory, was used in the opening or the closing credit of the 1979 film Hardcore. Hardcore. Returning to the recording studio for the first time in 8 years, Susan Raye released the album Days Back in 1985. Days I'm Back in 1985, she said, which produced 2 more sides singles on the Billboard. In addition, the album Then and Now was released in 1986. The A-side of the album featured updated re-recording of a very big hit, and the songs on the B-side were gospel contemporary Christian songs. This album Raye's last recording to date, or to the date. 2020 craft recording released 2 vinyl LPs, Raye hits, one of them do with a collection with Buck Owner, and the collection were previously released on CD by other labels. Okay? Other career in film music, we'll go with that. Raye is devoted Christian to California State University, Bakersfield, to receive a bachelor's degree in psychology as a master's degree in education school counseling. She has been completely retired from show business since 1986. Well, Raye returned to LA on August 6, 2006 during the 75th anniversary of the LAS. She performed the song LA International Airport was the Bakersfield Band backup vocalist for the enthusiastic outdoor crowd at the airport community. Award and domination, here we go with that. 1969 Academy of Contribution Award, Most Promising Female Vocalist. 1970 Academy of Contribution, Most Promising Female Vocalist, nominated only. And then Music City New Award, Most Promising Female Vocalist, and she won that one. 1971, the same time, nominated. 1972, the same time, nominated. 1973, the same time, dominated, and that's it, guys. With that, I finished the autobiography of Susan Raye. Now let's read over here the background information. She was born October 8, 1944, age 80, from Eugene, Oregon, USA. Gender, country, occupation singer. Year active 1969 to 1986. Label Records, Capitol Nashville Record, United States Record Label, Westside Record. Yeah, Westside is what will be WESTESAS Record. Okay. With that, I finished this autobiography for you guys. I hope that you like my podcast. Like always, please subscribe and like to my channel. And always remember to pray for yourself, to pray for your family, for your neighbor, for the world. That there is no more pandemic, no more wars, no more corruption in the world. I see you in 2 or 3 days. God bless you. Bye-bye now.